Hello friends, in second part we will be taking this discussion further on Indian budget. Development means it measures focusing on Garib youth, Annadata and Nari, as we have discussed it in last session. In continuing this session further, investing in people, economy and innovation in very particular terms. Saksham Anganwadi and Portion 2.0. Portion 2.0 mainly focuses on nutrition. This is very important. Nutrition, it looks after children, infants, mothers, lactating mothers, etc. It aims at expansion of capacity in Indian Institute of Technology, daycare cancer centers in all district hospitals. Means कैंसर का इलाज हर देश के हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट अस्पताल में अवेलेबल होगा. भारतीय भाषा पुस्तक स्कीम, it will provide digital form of Indian languages books for school and higher education. There will be 5 national centers of excellence for skilling to be set up with global expertise and partnerships. Atal Tinkering Labs, they have been set up way back more than 10 years back. 50,000 labs to be set up in the government schools in next 5 years. There are already thousands of Atal Tinkering Labs all over India. Center of Excellence in Artificial Intelligence for Education with total outlay of 500 crores. Artificial intelligence and machine learning it has become very talking point or flashpoint from last 2 years or more. Broadband connectivity to be provided to all government secondary schools, means 11th 12th के बच्चों को भी ब्रॉडबैंड का फायदा मिलेगा. PSC, Primary Health Center. Primary Health Center were set up 20 to 25 years back under National Health Mission. This is very important. National Health Mission, it was launched in 2005. Expansion of medical education, means MBBS and all those MBBS and postgraduate courses. 10,000 additional seats with the goal of adding 75,000 seats in next 5 years. यानी कि अभी 100 सीट जितना सीट है उससे 10,000 एडिशनल सीट्स आने वाला है इस साल, और उसके बाद हम लोग अगले 5 साल में 75,000 सीट्स इसके अंदर लाएंगे. PM Swanidhi. There was a question in UPSC prelims 2024 regarding this PM Swanidhi scheme. Revamped with enhanced loans from banks, UPI linked credit cards and capacity building and support. There is welfare of online platform workers like registration on e-Shram portal and healthcare under Jan Arogya Abhiyan, Jan Arogya Yojana. PMJAY. PMJAY. Under this scheme, PMJAY scheme, this Ayushman Bharat cards are being issued. Ayushman Bharat card are issued to most of the Indians. Next, investing in people, economy and education. Same series, next page. In the sector of infrastructure, with 1.5 lakh crore of rupees, 50-year interest-free loans to states for capital expenditure and incentive for reforms. Under Jal Jeevan Mission, to achieve 100% coverage. Jal Jeevan Mission means it aims at providing drinking water to Rural households. Rural households. This mission is extended till 2028. Earlier, this mission was National Rural Drinking Water Program. Under this Jal Jeevan Mission, government is aiming to give potable drinking water, means clean drinking water to rural households. In power sector reforms, to incentivize distribution reforms and augmentation of intrastate transmission. It is really interesting. Intrastate transmission means if government of Maharashtra is having excess electricity or surplus electricity, it can give that electricity to neighboring states like Karnataka, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh or Gujarat. The states will be having agreements with each other, and surplus electricity will be available on demand, or demand and supply dynamics will be there. Additional borrowing of 0.5% of gross state domestic products of the states with these reforms. This power sector reforms, there was earlier Uday scheme was there. Next, Uday 2 was there. Some other day we will go in depth with the Uday scheme and power sector reforms. There is asset monetization plan for 25 to 23 to get a capital of 10 lakh crore in new project. Asset monetization plan means government is planning to disinvest PSUs and generate around 10 lakh crore rupees for which will be invested in new projects. Urban Challenge Fund, 1 lakh crore will be given to implement proposals with cities as growth hubs. Means Indian cities will be identified and they will be promoted as a growth hubs for creative redevelopment of cities and water and sanitation. Again, Maritime Development Fund will be set up with a corpus of 25,000 crore rupees for long-term financing. Very interesting, long-term financing with up to 49% of contribution by the government. Means 51% of contribution will be coming via private or other sectors. Nuclear energy mission for Vikasit Bharat. There will be amendments to Atomic Energy Act and Civil Liability for Nuclear Damage Act will be taken up for active partnership with the private sector. I would like to go in detail with this India's Civil Liability for Nuclear Damage Act. Actually, this act was conceived way back in 2009. And when India had a civilian nuclear agreement with United States, but that agreement was not implemented yet because we wanted foreign direct investments or foreign investments into our nuclear energy, because India as a 15 crore populous nation, we are having our dependence on coal as a energy source. Coal and other fossil fuels are polluting. Nuclear energy is relatively better, and these technologies are nuclear energy technologies are mainly with US, UK, France, Russia and Japan. We are already having mini reactor with Russian technology, and we are already having agreement with US and France to set up their advanced reactors in India in next coming years. Going further, Udan scheme, regional connectivity to 120 new destinations, means it is related to air connectivity. air connectivity, and to carry 4 crore passenger in next 10 years. Means government is setting up very ambitious targets to take our growth process further. As Bihar election was concluded a few days back, during election time, there were few announcements related to Bihar, future needs of Bihar, greenfield airports, greenfield means totally new airports. New airports will be set up in Bihar, financial support for Western Kosi Canal, ERN projects. Swami Fund Part 2, 15,000 crore for early completion of residential housing through blended finance. Means subsidy will be given to Indian citizens, identified beneficiaries. After the scrutiny, they will be given to fund to construct 1 lakh of dwelling units for them. It is like Prime Minister Awas Yojana, PM-AY. Already crores of houses are being built under PM Prime Minister Awas Yojana. It has been started in 2014-15. Tourism for employment-led growth. Top 50 tourist destination sites will be developed in partnership with states. States are being taken into consideration for the development of tourist destinations. Introducing streamlined e-visa facilities for tourism. E-visa means you have to apply online. You will get permission to go abroad for as a student visa, tourist visa, or many other types of visas are there. Like for foreign travel of government officials or like that ambassadors, there will be government, other governments issue government visa also, like e-visa facilities. Then intensive skill development program for our youth. This is very important. Skill development is a very important issue or very important priority from last more than 15 to 20 years, as we are having more than 50 crore youth in the age bracket of around 15 years to 35 to 40 years. We have to skill them, we have to give them jobs, we have to give them livelihood. Then they will ultimately spend, they will buy the goods and services, and then demand will generate. Demand will lead to increase in tax collection, and it will give momentum to the administration and good governance also. Performance linked incentives to states. It is very interesting. Means those governments will be giving more emphasis on transparency, good governance, and will be more ahead reforms, administrative reforms, financial reforms, and fund utilization. They will be given more funds. Mudra loans for homestays. When we go for tourist destination or sightseeing, there will be hotels, and hotels will be more costly and they will be more commercial. When the marginalized community or tribal communities who are already living in those tourist destinations, or they will be providing homestays at very affordable cost, then mudra loans will be given to these homestays. Mudra loans are having different categories, Shishu, Kishore, and other categories there. Ease of travel and connectivity to tourist destinations via air and land. We are having these we are having these 4 themes, as you should remember them: Garib, Youth, Annadata, and Nari. From slide 1 or 2, we are having these 4 themes only. PM Resource Fellowship to provide 10,000 fellowships for technological research in IIT and IISc, Indian Institute of Science. It is at Bangalore. And government is already setting more IIMs and IITs for higher education of Indian students. Research, development and innovation, allocating 20,000 crore to implement private sector driven research, development, innovation initiative. There will be gene bank for crops germplasm. In research, gene bank with 10 lakh germplasm lines to be set up for food and nutritional security. We have already seen Poshan Abhiyan earlier. Poshan 2.0. It is very important. Please note that. National Geospatial Mission to be developed with foundational data and infrastructure using PM Gati Shakti. It is multimodal project PM Gati Shakti for facilitation of modernization of land records, urban planning and design of infrastructure projects. This is market as a very important National Geospatial Mission. It uses PM Gati Shakti. It is multimodal transport project of Government of India. It will modernize land records, urban planning and design of infrastructure projects using National Geospatial Mission. It will utilize our Indian satellites and remote sensing, GPS, all those technologies will be integrated. Yeah, Gyan Bharatam Mission. Look at this, documentation and conservation of our manuscript heritage, means ancient heritage. To cover more than 1 crore manuscripts, means government is equally giving importance to our Indian heritage, art and culture. National Depository of Indian, National Digital Repository of Indian Knowledge Systems to be set up for knowledge sharing. Gyan Bharatam Mission, make it star mark. To promote exports, government is doing four-way approach. To promote exports, export promotion mission is to be done with sectoral and ministerial targets. Sectors mean leather sector or handicraft sector, handloom sector, power sector, transport sector, and ministerial targets. Many ministries are there. They will be given different targets for export promotion to facilitate easy access to export credit, cross-border factoring of support, and support to MSMEs. We have already seen MSMEs at first two slides in earlier video to tackle non-tariff measures in overseas markets. For Bharat Trade Net, which is digital public infrastructure for international trade, yani ki there will be separate digital public infrastructure which will be dedicated for promotion of export, which will act as a unified platform for trade documentation. It is very unique and innovative for documentation of trade and financing solutions, and it will have integration with global support or global supply chains. This is very important. Bharat Trade Net. Please make it bold, underline it, note it down, very important. National Framework for GCC, Global Capability Centers. To guide states, it will be promoted in emerging tier 2 cities. You should know that. Warehousing facility for air cargo, and second is warehousing. Warehousing means storage of goods which will be utilized for exports, carrying goods as export hub from number of hundreds of kilometers. From there, they will be exported abroad for that purpose. It is used to facilitate upgradation of infrastructure and warehousing for air cargo, including high-value perishable horticulture produce. For example, grapes, which comes under horticulture, pomegranate, potato, onion, means horticulture plants which can be exported by air cargo, and like organic horticulture produce is in very demand in foreign markets. Thank you, friends. We will be taking our third part tomorrow morning. Thank you very much.